Japanese elders often begin the day with a simple bowl made of three things: a warm base, a light protein, and something fermented. This combination isn't trendy. It's functional, especially for digestion after 60. Western breakfasts, on the other hand, are usually fast, cold, or sugar-heavy, which can slow gut motility and increase bloating with age. What makes this Japanese-inspired bowl effective is how gently it supports the microbiome while keeping you full for hours. The good news is, you don't need traditional Japanese ingredients to use the same structure. In this video, you'll learn why this bowl helps heal the gut after 60 and how to recreate it with 3 fast Western swaps you already have at home. It's simple, accessible, and designed for real life, not perfection. The Japanese longevity bowl is straightforward: a warm base, a light protein, and something fermented. This structure has existed for centuries because it's easy on the stomach and supports digestion right after waking. After 60, the gut responds better to warm, gentle meals instead of cold or sugary breakfasts. That's why this bowl works so well for older adults. In Japan, this bowl shows up as rice porridge, okayu, soft tofu with vegetables, mild miso, or small servings of fermented pickles. Nothing heavy, fried, or overly seasoned. The logic is simple: reduce morning inflammation and feed the microbiome without overwhelming it. This style of breakfast helps stabilize energy and keeps digestion calm for hours. You don't need traditional Japanese foods to follow the same structure. The power comes from the combination: warmth, light protein, and natural fermentation, not from hard-to-find ingredients. That's what makes this bowl realistic for anyone living in the West. After 60, digestion naturally slows, not because something is wrong, but because the gut needs more support. A warm, simple bowl reduces the workload on your stomach and small intestine. Light proteins like tofu or eggs are easier to break down than heavy meats or fried foods. Fermented elements like miso or pickled vegetables feed healthy bacteria that decline with age. Warm foods also relax the gut's smooth muscles, improving motility and reducing bloating. Fermented foods add probiotics that help restore balance, and the warm base provides prebiotic fibers that fuel them. Together, they reduce inflammation and stabilize energy without spikes or crashes. That's why Japanese elders often feel comfortable and full after a bowl like this. You don't need Japanese ingredients to get these benefits. What matters is the combination: warmth plus gentleness plus fermentation. This is why the longevity bowl is such a powerful morning habit for anyone over 60. Start with a warm base. Rice porridge, plain oatmeal, or soft-cooked white rice all work because they're gentle and easy to digest. Add a light protein such as tofu, a boiled egg, or a small serving of white beans. Finish with something fermented like miso, sauerkraut, or pickled vegetables to support your microbiome. The key is warmth and simplicity, not perfection. Avoid mixing too many flavors or ingredients. The bowl works best when it's minimal. A small drizzle of sesame oil or olive oil can add healthy fats without upsetting digestion. Keep the portion moderate so your stomach doesn't feel overwhelmed early in the day. Think of this bowl as a template rather than a recipe. 1 warm base, 1 light protein, 1 fermented food, that's all you need. It takes less than 10 minutes, and most items can be prepared ahead of time. This keeps your mornings calm and your digestion steady. If miso is hard to find, use kefir or plain yogurt. Both offer probiotics that support gut balance after 60. Add a few spoonfuls on the side or mix a small amount into warm oats once they've cooled slightly. The result is similar: gentle fermentation that feeds your microbiome. If tofu isn't part of your routine, a boiled egg or a small serving of white beans works just as well. They're light, easy to digest, and provide steady energy without heaviness. Add one simple portion, not too much, to keep the bowl balanced. Fermentation is the goal, not specific ingredients. A spoon of sauerkraut or mild pickled vegetables delivers similar benefits. Aim for a small serving to avoid excess salt. This keeps the bowl gut-friendly and easy to prepare anywhere. Warm foods stay in the stomach longer, which helps you feel full without discomfort. Light proteins like eggs, tofu, or beans digest slowly and release energy steadily. Fermented foods improve nutrient absorption, so your body gets more from less. And the combination of warm base plus protein plus fermentation prevents blood sugar spikes that cause early hunger. The bowl also supports the gut-brain connection, which plays a major role in fullness after 60. When digestion is calm, hunger signals become more stable. The warm temperature helps relax the digestive tract, reducing bloating and gas. This creates a comfortable feeling of fullness rather than heaviness. This is why many Japanese elders remain satisfied for hours with a small, balanced bowl. It's not about eating more. It's about eating in the right sequence and temperature. The structure is what works, not the country you live in. When you look at this Japanese-inspired longevity bowl, nothing about it seems extreme, complicated, or special, and that's exactly why it works. After 60, the gut doesn't need dramatic changes or restrictive diets. It needs consistency, gentleness, and meals that respect how digestion naturally slows with age. This bowl delivers all of that in a simple structure you can repeat every morning without stress or effort. Throughout Japan, especially in rural communities and among elders who still cook for themselves, breakfast is treated as the foundation of the day. Not because it must be perfect, but because the first meal has the power to calm the stomach instead of overwhelming it. Warm porridge, soft proteins, and light fermentation create a predictable environment for the gut to function smoothly. There's nothing fancy about it, just a balanced formula that has existed for hundreds of years because it's easy on the body. The Western breakfast pattern, however, tends to push the gut in the opposite direction: cold foods, sugary foods, or nothing at all. This creates spikes, crashes, bloating, and discomfort, especially after 60 when the digestive system requires more support. What this longevity bowl teaches is not copy Japan, but start the morning in a way your gut can understand. Warmth, simplicity, and natural bacteria. That's the message. The best part is that you do not need Japanese ingredients to get the benefits. You can recreate the same effects with everyday Western foods: kefir instead of miso, boiled eggs or white beans instead of tofu, sauerkraut instead of Japanese pickles. These swaps work because the power of the bowl comes from its structure, not its geography. Anyone, anywhere, can prepare a gentle bowl that supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and keeps you full for hours. This is especially important as you age. The body changes, the way you digest changes, and the foods that once felt fine may become irritating. But this doesn't mean giving up flavor or satisfaction. It means choosing meals that cooperate with your body instead of fighting it. A warm base helps your stomach relax. A light protein provides steady energy. A fermented element feeds the microbiome. When these three work together, you get a breakfast that feels good, not just in theory, but in real life. Many Japanese elders don't eat large breakfasts. They eat smart breakfasts, balanced, simple, and warm. Meals that help them stay mobile, comfortable, and active long into their 80s and 90s. Not because they chase longevity, but because their daily habits naturally support it. If you try this bowl even once, you may notice the difference: less bloating, smoother digestion, more stable energy. And if you repeat it for a week or two, the gut begins to respond even more. Healing the digestive system after 60 isn't about perfection. It's about choosing foods that give the gut exactly what it needs, at the time of day it needs it most. So tomorrow morning, try it. 1 warm base, 1 light protein, 1 fermented topping. A simple bowl, steeped in centuries of wisdom, adapted for your home, your kitchen, your life. Your gut will tell you if it appreciates the change, and often it speaks very clearly.